Hi, welcome to another episode on the My Fragrance Journey channel. In this video, I'll be looking at some fragrance body sprays from the house of Parfums De Coeur, and it's the BOD Man range. So this one I came across, just while emerging myself in this fragrance world. I've seen a couple of people have these interesting looking body sprayers, containers that look like maybe detergent sprayers, and I thought, oh my gosh, those look interesting. I need to get my hands on those. Initially I thought it was like a proper EDTs, but they're just simple body sprays, so at first, as I approached, I was a bit skeptical, and my expectations were quite low. And to my surprise, I got in there, got into the retail stores. The prices, next to nothing. And I bought myself a couple just to test out, and they're quite decent, I must say. So on my skin, these last round about 3 to 4 hours. They're body sprays, if you can get past they've got a very harsh opening, very alcoholic perfume, type of opening. And then once they settle down, at least you can pick up some of the notes, but these are not beast mode. They're not going to be pushing out, hours and hours of, sea arch and leaf centrals or anything. They are simple body sprays, spray on your body, put on a t-shirt, and they're perfect out the shower type of sense, and the first one here in my lineup is Fresh Guy. So this is like the smallest quantity you can get. This is 100 mils, so I just decided to buy the 100 mils because I couldn't find those nice bottle containers like so. This is what I went with. So the first one is Fresh Guy. So it is said to be a clone or pretender of Kenneth Cole Reaction. So I don't know Kenneth Cole Reaction, but what I can tell you, the notes here listed are green apple, melon, woody amber, some musk, sandalwood, teak. So some sweet, fruity, a bit of amber and musk, and some woods there. So definitely you can pick up the apple. So a couple of hours I sprayed myself here. So the apple and the bit of a woody vibe comes through, so very, very pleasant. So these, like I said, these are not super performers and hard pushers, but they're very decent, I must say, as body spray straight out of the shower, something to put on and just be comfortable and just smell nice for a couple of hours before you go to bed. The next one that I got here is Really Ripped Abs. So very cheesy name there. BOD Man Really Ripped Abs fragrance spray. Another 100 mils. So the Fresh Guy and the Really Ripped abs are from the Fresh range. So there's essentially 4 ranges. There's the fresh, woody, spicy, and citrus. So they've divided all of them into these categories, which I'll go into just now. So the Really Ripped Abs is a citrus top and a bit of mandarin orange. So it's got a nice scent to it. There's also a green sage and geranium and lavender, so you can pick up a little bit of that, but mostly what you get here is the bergamot and the mandarin orange up top here, and then followed by the geranium and green sage and all of that for that masculine type of feel. So that's part of the Fresh range here. And then the last one that I bought was the Most Wanted. So Most Wanted, I thought to myself, hey, does it smell like a Zara Most Wanted? Or hell no. So the Most Wanted is from the woody range of the BOD Man fragrances. Body sprays, I say. So here they say there's hints of citrus, herb mix, and with some wood. So based on what I've put on my skin here, you do pick up a lot of the herb and woods, and it's got an aromatic vibe, I would say. It's a very aromatic vibe, and this is said to be a clone of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. So if you like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, maybe you can use this as a layering combination to save your Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, because it's quite costly. You know, it's a classic fragrance and it, you know, costs quite a bit. But yeah, very interesting scent. Like I said, all three of them didn't cost me much, so they are very much cheapies. You know, like I said, when it comes to flankers, they are divided into 4 ranges: the fresh, the woody, the spicy, and citrus. So from the citrus range, there's BOD Man Black. The spicy, there's lights out and uncensored, and then the woody, you've got fresh musk, you've got dark woods, you've got also the most wanted that I have here. And then in the fresh, you've got the fresh guy, you've got the blue surf, you've got uppercut, and dark ice, and really ripped abs would be part of the fresh range. So weird names, but they work, you know, for what it's worth. You know, the performance, like I said, 3 to 4 hours on skin, very close to skin type of thing. It's a body spray. You put it on your skin, it stays there and gives you a nice scent. And then I would recommend these for, you know, teenagers, early 20s, nothing beyond that. You know, by that time you should have a proper fragrance. And then pricing, very cheap. These are cheapies. Go online, so I've put the links down below in the video description on the prices. And then in terms of overall recommendation, definitely, you know, they're cheap enough to just have in your fragrance arsenal. And then just, you know, maybe they could work as layering to help layer your fragrances and, you know, test out different, you know, combinations and scents like that. The other thing that I thought to myself was these were ideal sports fragrances, you know, not sports, but yeah, sports and gym, you know, put it on before you go do your activity, you know, as you sweat, you know, they'll develop nicely, and, you know, by the time you finish with your sports activity and go shower, you know, you would have survived, they would have weathered the storm, so they're quite decent for that. So yeah, for what it's worth, from the house of Parfums De Coeur, BOD Man fragrance body sprays, I highly recommend it from my end. And yeah, with that said, please like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Till next time, peace.